Right away you come to this bridge and crossing it, and ooh, missing plank. Yeah, the planks probably need to be replaced on this bridge soon. And there's the Cheoah, and the Cheoah that way, and the trail keeps going straight ahead. Alright people, not sure what this is. Looks like some old farm machinery, just abandoned out here. Yep. Guys, people, so I just ran into a whole flock of turkeys. I wasn't sure what they were at first, and then I heard their wings just flapping, and I mean there was like 4 of them, and they just like were big and just flew off in different directions. And honestly, it's November 12th today. I mean, it's near Thanksgiving, so I'd be a little worried too if I was them. But man, those things are so loud when they fly off, and you wouldn't think they could fly, but they'll fly up to up as high as like the tallest tree. They're just not graceful at all. I don't think they can stay up very long. But yeah, it was very cool, very cool. All right, okay, we're about 5 miles in. There's a little camp spot down here off the trail. You just take a right off the trail, and it doesn't look super flat, but there's a fire ring, and you see the Cheoah River. I think this is still the Cheoah River. Might be one of the creeks that run off of it. Nice view of it. The hike's been really easy so far, and it's drizzling a little bit, but not raining hard. It's supposed to around 3, like rain a little bit harder, but we'll see. So far, yeah, pretty easy, nice, enjoying it. All right. Alright, so about 8 miles, come to this like big rock in the river. I do believe this is the Chattahoochee now, or the Cheoah, and it's so pretty. You could probably rock hop out there, but we've had lots of rain, so the river's pretty high. You can see all the trees. And this is like a little camp spot. There's a fire circle here, and I guess you could put a tent. I don't know. It's not real flat, but it's a pretty cool spot. All right. Well, this is I'd say it's a little over 8 miles. Camp spot right in front of the river in Cheoah, and this river is actually the river that they filmed the movie Deliverance on. I don't know if it's this section, but it was up in North Georgia on this river, so it could be. But look at the boulders out there, and the water's really clear, especially considering we just had a bunch of rain. And this would be a great place to swim during the summer. But the trail's I think it would be very overgrown during the summer. So look, you got some space here, lots of space to set tents, fire ring right there, and then boom, the river. I mean, it would be a great spot. It's only like 1:30, so I'm definitely not going to stop. But yeah, super cool camp spot. Okay, this is Sandy Ford Road right here. You'll come to the road. Bartram Trail's right here, and then you'll cross this road, and you'll go right up there, and there's this rock that's carved Bartram Trail. Okay, hey everyone. So I'm about 10 miles into the Bartram Trail, and somehow I missed Dix Creek Falls, or Dix Falls. I can't even remember what it is. But anyways, it's back there somewhere, and I thought there was a sign for it, but I didn't see a sign. There was a trail, green trail, which I think is Cheoah Trail. So I went down the trail for probably like a half mile, and I didn't hear any water running. And the trail was really overgrown. I just wasn't sure, so I came back. But now that I'm here, I know I went too far, so I probably missed it. So I mean, I'll be back, and hopefully I'll see it again. All right. Okay, hey everyone. So it's about 2:30, first day out, and it's raining. Just started raining. It's been drizzling all day, and yeah, and it's like, I don't know, about 50 degrees, so it's chilly. I put on my rain jacket. I don't usually wear it unless it's cold, because I get so hot in it. But as you can see, I'm still wearing shorts. I don't hardly ever wear rain pants unless it's freezing out and wet. I probably only wore them on my AT through hike like 4 or 5 times the whole time. And I left February 26th and ran into like 10 inches of snow in the Smokies, which is where I wore them the most. So yeah, it's rainy, but it's supposed to be nice all next week, so I'm looking forward for this rain to end. Alright, this is Speed Gap. Not much here. I guess you could camp here. Okay guys, so I've been walking along this mountain a little bit. This is it from behind, and it's just really cool around here, you know. Something about it I like a lot. And as you can see, it's still raining. Now I'm up higher in elevations. Started out down in the river. Now I'm up higher, up in the foothills, and you can tell I'm in the fog. I'm in the clouds, and I think I have about 4 more miles to go to where I was going to camp, and I hope the rain stops a little bit by then. It's supposed to, so hopefully it will. I'd love to try to get a fire, get dried out and warmed up, but man, it's hard enough to start a fire out here in the Appalachians by itself, let alone when it's been raining. And it's been raining a lot lately, so we'll see if I can get it going or not. If not, I'm just gonna jump in my sleeping bag and read, go to sleep early. But yeah, this trail's really cool so far. I'm really digging it. All right. Alright, I think I'm around 15 miles. I'm trying to find this camp spot. But anyways, look at this view. Looks like the fog's starting to break. But I mean, it's really foggy in here. So, yeah, pretty cool. Okay, this is night one. My camp spot, my tent, pretty good flat spot. And then a little fire ring there. There's my food bag. And even though it's been raining all day, I definitely am going to try to get a fire. I have those little burning blocks things. They work pretty good. And the trail's right there. And then the trail keeps on going here. So I'm really right on the trail. And yeah, I'm ready to eat and get a little fire going. I'll get back with you. Alright. Alright, so I got a little fire going. There's my tent back there. And yeah. First night out, not bad. Those fire cubes work really good. And luckily, when I got to this camp spot, there was a bunch of dead wood that was underneath everything and dry. So, thank you to whoever left that here. Hello there, good morning. This is beginning of day 2. I just put up my camp and sitting here drinking a little coffee. And yeah, last night it rained off and on. I was in my tent, but I had a big fire. Luckily someone left a bunch of wood, and it had been there forever, so it was dead and really dry. And so I just took the top wood off and grabbed all the bottom wood, and it went right up. And then I just kept feeding it all night. And but last night, middle of the night, my air mattress blew, the seam blew. And I don't know if that's ever happened to you. It's worthless after that. The pad, you cannot even sleep on it. So I called my wife, and we don't live too far from here, which is good. So she's gonna drop off another air mattress at this road that I'm about to cross. She's gonna stash it somewhere. So that's good. And I mean, thank God I have her in my life, because without her, I probably wouldn't have done my through hike. And she helps me, you know, she shuttles me back and forth. She does so much for me with my hikes and so much more. I mean, I don't know, I must have done something really right in my life to get her, but you know, it's a good thing. So I'm gonna drink a little bit more coffee, and then get a little bit of motivation and hike out of here. And I'll see y'all later. All right. Okay, guys, and girls and people. So, this morning I've been walking down this old road bed, as you can see, and there's the yellow blaze, and it was so nice, and I almost passed this blaze where the Bartram Trail cuts into the woods on a right, and this is about like 16 miles, and so yeah, you got to pay a little bit of attention to this trail. I mean, it's blazed good where you need it, but if you're not paying attention, you could easily wander off. Alright, so I took this side trail called Big Rock, 0.2 miles up to this little knob, and I mean, that's the view, that's it. So, I don't know. To me, it's not worth it, but you could camp up here for sure. I mean, it's pretty flat. It's a cool spot too. Definitely set up a couple tents here. So, no water though. Alright, I'm about 18 and a half miles. There's this cool little rock coming outcropping here. It's a cool part of the trail. Right, we're coming down. It's to Warwoman Dell, and there's a little, looks like picnic benches, a little kiosk, and there's a note from my wife. She left my she left my sleeping pad, backup one, under this rock. She said she buried it because, well, because my X-Ped winter light, and that looks like it right there. Let's see, and kaboom, sleeping pad. Well, that helps. See, here's a sign. And it's about the Blue Ridge Railroad. I guess it was a proposed railroad. Didn't go through. And nice picnic benches over here. And see what it says. Cheoah Bald, 14.2 miles. That's where I'm going tonight. It's going to be a nice climb, but alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. This is at Warwoman Dell, and this is the pavilion. And there's picnic tables, and then there's you can cook in here too. I mean, this is pretty cool. This is nice. Would be even a nice place to camp, really. You could sleep on top of the bench. And then, check it out. Boom, restrooms. It's always a bonus when you're on the trail. Alright. Okay guys, girls, people, this is right after Martin Creek Falls. Lots of camping. I mean, it's right after it. So yeah, it looks like an awesome place to camp. There's so many places around here to camp. All right. Hello. So, I've been hiking for a while, and the trail just got weird. There was a bunch of blowdowns, and I was like on this side trail, and I was hiking, and I just wasn't sure if I was on the Bartram Trail, and I didn't see any blazes, but I kept seeing these wildlife management signs. And so I just was like, oh God, let's stay on it, see if hopefully I'm on the trail. And then I saw an old yellow blaze, a painted one that they don't use anymore, and that gave me a little hope. But then I was like, damn, what if this is like the old Bartram Trail and they rerouted it, you know? So probably hiked like a half mile, and then finally came to a blaze. So I'm on the trail. Pretty much figured I was, because it was definitely a trail and looked about the same as the one I've been on since Russell Bridge. So, but good thing I stayed on it. And all right guys, this is what I've been dealing with all day. Just blowdown after blowdown. Must be from Hurricane Irma. So I mean, it's just, the whole trail's like this. God, it's been like this pretty much 2/3 of the day so far. And I keep having to go around these trees, and it's so easy to lose the trail because, shit, I mean, it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, now I'm not even sure where the trail is. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright guys, I'm at Wilson Gap, and it says 5.6 miles to Warwoman Bald. That's where I want to go tonight. It's 3 o'clock, and so far the trail's been all bushwhacking and going over blowdowns, so I don't know if I'm going to get there tonight. But this is the camp spot here. It's pretty nice, but I'm going to keep going a little bit farther. Alright. Alright, guys, girls, people. This is going up to Warwoman Bald. Nice little winter view on the side of the mountain. Lots of switchbacks going up. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's just, after all the bushwhacking today, I'm just really tired. Alright. Alright, people. It's a little side trail, 29.3 miles. It's on the left, and it's not marked, but check this out. It's really steep. Huge rock outcropping, and the view is just beautiful, man. Look at this. The sun's getting ready to go down. I mean, this is really good, pretty. Guys, I am at camp. This little camp spot. There's a fire ring, and I'm getting ready to have a fire. I have a little seat with a rock right there, firewood, and then over here is a spring. It's hard to see because it's getting dark. It's a nice spring coming right out of the ground. And then across the way, I put my tent back here. This is a nice little flat spot. So, and there's my tent. And you can see the sun starting to set. So I'm going to start a fire and enjoy my evening. Hey everyone, this is night 2, and as you can see I'm enjoying a nice campfire, and today was pretty rough. I gotta say, it was, I intended to get to Warwoman Bald, and I only made it I made it like 3 miles shy. Because today, even though I did 16 miles, I just had bushwhacking all day and blowdowns from Hurricane Irma. And I mean, this one whole, probably a 7-mile section was just, and it wasn't just one tree, it would be lots of trees, and you'd have to go way off the trail and then try to figure how to get back on. And I mean, honestly, I got lost like twice. Well, I thought I got lost, but I actually wasn't. But, and there were like a few times where I just was not sure if I was on the trail. But there's these yellow wildlife boundary signs. And when you're on the trail, certain sections, if you're seeing those, you're on the Bartram Trail. And I guess they don't blaze them, and they just assume that you're going to know you're on the trail. But yeah, but still 16 miles, you know, I'm satisfied with that. And I found a really cool camp spot. And so yeah, it's like 7:30 right now. Probably going to hang out by the campfire for another half hour and then go into the tent and read, you know, till 10, sometimes 11. Sometimes I'll get lost in these books, you know. And yeah, you know, and then wake up, and then I'll have a 3-mile climb up to Warwoman Bald, and it should be really awesome, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, you know, I mean, rough day, but good, and yeah, all right. Hey guys, so you know, a way to cure boredom always when you're at camp is a fire. First, you gotta collect the wood, then you gotta get the fire going. But once you get it going, I mean, it's so hypnotic. For me, I can stare at the fire for hours and hours. And we like to call it caveman TV out on the trail. And I don't know, there's something comforting about a fire. Fires are good too. They, you know, keep animals away, and they can help, you know, smoke out your clothing and your skin, and get the smell and stink off your clothes and skin. We call it campfire cologne. That's like the redneck term for it. And you know, and it's also there's something comforting about it. You know, it's almost like it's good for like solitude. Like if you're feeling lonely and you're by yourself, you know, campfire always kind of livens things up. And so, you know, there's so many great benefits of a campfire. And you know, another thing, drying clothes out. Like I had to dry my shoes out last night with the campfire. Yeah, I don't know. Cooking too. I mean, you can cook on the fire. I don't ever carry that type of pots. But yeah, there's so much, you know, so much. It's a good thing for sure. All right, guys. This is day 3. I just put up my camp and drinking some coffee. And it got really cold last night, like easily down to low 30s. I had to put on my rain gear, and I was just like, oh, so cold. I had my sleeping bag up over my head the whole night, and then I would have dreams of where I was real hot and like suffocating, kind of, and then I'd wake up, and it was because I was stuffed up in my sleeping bag. And that used to happen to me a lot on my thru hike earlier on. So I got a big climb to start off, Warwoman Bald. A little bit behind schedule. I'm hoping to make it to, I think it's White Rock Gap today, but we'll see how it goes. Alright. Okay, so going up Warwoman Bald, if you're doing this in the late fall or winter, I mean, you got these views all along when you're going up, and you can tell the clouds are all still in between the mountains. you only get this effect in the southern Appalachians. Hey guys, this is Warwoman Bald. This is the tower. Get back a little bit so you can see it. And we'll go up it. Yeah, we are socked in. Just fog. You can see a little bit out there. Oh, but there's a little bit of sun over here. See, it's breaking. And fog. All right. The North Carolina, Georgia border doesn't look like anything special. The only thing that represents it is this sign up here, and it's really faded. It says NC on top and GA on the bottom. Yeah, so now we're going into North Carolina. Okay, this is Osage Mountain Overlook, and the view is to the right. That's a nice view. And the trail goes up those steps in the back, I believe. Alright. Alright, hello. So I made it to the top of Scaly Mountain. Oh, I think this is the top. Might not be. Actually, I don't think it is. I think there's a 180-degree view before it, but it looks like the top. Anyways, man, it's really pretty up here. Woo. Look at that. Beautiful. Up here actually reminds me of New Hampshire and Vermont a little bit. Some parts of Maine. Alright, very cool. Ooh. Okay, this is the top of Scaly Mountain. Has to be. There's a couple views you think it's the top, and it's not. And shoot, this might still not be, but I think it is because I don't see anything towering above me. Whew. Sure is pretty. Hey guys, so I made it to camp spot in Tessanati camp spot. I'm not sure, but I'm actually 4 miles behind what I wanted to do, and I don't know, I had a rough time today. The trail was, I mean, there were some hard climbs and stuff, but I think I'm just so worn out from all the bushwhacking and going through up and over trees yesterday. I think it just really wore me out because I just felt whooped today, and pretty much I just felt like I struggled all day. So I got to this camp spot at like 4:30, and it gets dark at 6, and the next spot was 4 miles away, and I wasn't sure if there's water at this spot, and this is the last water, and I just did not want to lug, 3 liters of water for 4 miles, and I didn't want to take the chance, so I just stopped here. So that's going to make it where I have 11 miles to get into Franklin tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to get in there till later, and depending if the outfitter's still open, I'm going to call the shuttle guy, get my drop-off package if it's still open, and then camp near the trailhead, probably maybe a mile or 2 up. If not, if I get there too late and it's not open, I'm gonna have to like get a cheap room or something and wait until the morning, and then that's gonna put me a day behind. So instead of finishing Saturday, I'll finish Sunday, which is okay, but yeah, it was just one of those days today, Alright. So when the logs won't break, just throw them over the barrel. That's what's good about having a barrel at these campsites. Hey guys, this is day 4, and last night I didn't get near as far as I wanted, and so I camped out at this nice little spot by the water, but I didn't sleep well last night. It just got so cold, and my batteries are starting to run low. So I have an 11-mile hike today, so I'm thinking I might just go into Franklin and try to charge up all my stuff and maybe get a cheap room or a hostel. I think there's like this Goddard hostel there or something, which probably is going to put me a day behind. But so that's kind of my plan so far, but it may change, and I'll get back with y'all. Alright guys, this is I think this is Keith Day Knob, and it's really hazy, weird foggy out today. I think I'm kind of like in a mist cloud or something, but I think this is Keith Day Knob. I'm not really sure anymore. Yeah, but it's a nice view for sure. Alright guys, a little meadow you come to. Say I'm about 8 miles from Franklin, maybe 9. And yeah, it's pretty. Bet you that tree right there was popping about a week ago. All right, guys. So this is Keith Knob, and wow, oh my God, look at this little rock outcropping, and oh my God, look at that view. Oh wow, look at that ridge line back there. And this. This is probably, I don't know, this is probably the best view so far. I mean, wow. This is like better than anything on the HE. Look at that. I mean, this is amazing. Amazing. Whew. It was worth all the effort. All right. Guys, this is White Rock Gap. You can see there's some camping, fire ring. There's just a little bit of flat spots, not a lot really though. There's a sign, and then Stevens Creek, 800 feet. I'm gonna check, see if I need water, because I don't want to walk down that far. All right, this is Wolf Rock Overlook. And this is the view, really nice view. Alright guys, this is Buckeye Creek Trailhead, and this is where you have to start the road walk through Franklin, or do like me and get a shuttle, because it looks like a long walk. Alright. Alright guys, this is Williams Pulpit. You climb out of Franklin, the Wallace Branch Trailhead, you come to this view. Very nice. And let's see. So, yeah, it's like a big rock formation, rock outcropping. Wow. Pretty epic. That's probably right there where William sat and looked at this gorgeous view, contemplating life. Alright. Alright guys, I am about 3 miles from Cheoah Bald, and if you look straight out that little peak, that is Cheoah Bald. You can't see it with my camera, but it's definitely a big clearing mowing up, and it's definitely Cheoah Bald, however you pronounce it. And then that is Cheoah Bald. And I still gotta get up there, but I will. Alright. Hey guys. So, I'm hiking up about 3 miles from Cheoah Bald. And the trail from oh god, I can't remember. When you leave Franklin, I'll put it on the thing, is to Cheoah Bald. So far it's so gorgeous. But it's really hard. You just have straight up climbs. And but luckily it's cold today, so the cold's motivating me to keep moving. Alright, I'll get back once I get onto the top. Alright. Alright guys, almost up to Cheoah Bald. Whew, been a tough hike. But you can check this out. This is where the fires were 2017. No, 2017. Last year, I think.